shoot the M1 carbine and the M1 Garand?
We shot the carbine just to see that at that time, the only person who carried a carbine was an officer. We carried, I carried for a while BAR, which was an automatic rifle. And then after I got promoted to sergeant, then I started carrying an M1. But all the officers carried carbines, and we didn't care much for the carbine because it shot a little shell, you know. And it was just one of those deals that you just didn't like them. But some people did, you know. Like I say, officers all carried them.
Do you know why the officers would carry the carbine?
Because they were easy to carry.
They're easier?
Yeah, and he had other things on his, was responsible for other things that he, you know, make it easier for him. But a lot of them, after they're in a while, will get rid of the carbine and get them an M1. We also had, at that time, we had a 1903, which was a bolt action, and that we had one or two of those that was in the group someplace, and we carried that. Some of them carried that, but it was still a .30 caliber, you know.
What do you think of that BAR? You think it's a pretty good weapon?
Oh yeah, that was a dandy. Yeah, I like that. You know, you had 20 rounds of ammunition there that you could shoot that 20 times before you. The only trouble was having to carry that, plus you had a guy that carried extra ammo for you, but you know, you have to carry all that equipment. And magazines were about that long, about that, and you had a belt around your ears. You had, I don't know, 6 of them in it, I think, or 12 of them, maybe 2 in each packet. I can't remember that, but you had to carry that, and then, you know, in that rough terrain, it was pretty rough.
You must have been a pretty big guy then, and when you were 18, you remember how much you weighed?
I weighed 150 pounds when I went in service.
Oh wow, and they gave you a BAR?
They gave me a BAR.
Because usually they gave a little bit, the heavier guys the BAR.
Yeah.
You must have been pretty tough then.
I don't know about that, but I managed to survive. It was hard work.